Well, the genre of my film is a thriller, and, well, the film follows many forms and adventures of real media products. One of these, for example, would be killing, and my film does this, as the main focus of the film is the character killing 9 people. So you could say it's typical of a genre thriller. The film also has a mysterious feel to it, for example, when you only see the main character's face at the end of the opening scene, whereas you don't see it throughout, which connotes a typical thriller. Also, the low-key lighting has a darkness to the film, which could also be used to anchor the idea of a thriller. Well, the social group that my film mainly represents is young adults, and generally they're seen as on edge and independent. And this is connoted as my main character is a young adult who's out to get revenge. But you may also say that it misrepresents teenagers in the sense that it assumes that the young adult was previously corrupted, for example in his teenage years. Also, in contrast to this, the first victim that we see is a young child. This connotes that children are innocent and vulnerable, and it possibly results in the audience having an emotional response to the child's situation. Well, the standard media institution to distribute films would be cinemas. However, due to this being an amateur film, I don't think cinemas would be suitable. Instead, maybe the internet, film festivals may be more suitable, websites such as YouTube, Facebook may be more specific to my target audience. The age rating for my film is 15, so there won't be any heavily violent or sexual scenes that you would expect from an 18. However, there will be some mildly violent scenes and the use of children, which mean that it's not suitable for 12 or 12A, for example. My target audience is from 15 to 40-year-olds, because I feel that the younger viewers will not be able to compare their life situations with the main character, whereas the older viewers may get into the film with a more parental view. They may feel anger or sorrow for the first child, and the young adults may be able to relate to the main character personally. I feel that my main character is around about the middle of the target audience, which has allowed me to appeal to a wider audience. And for example, if my character was 15, would he only be able to appeal to a certain minority? I've also attracted older viewers by using younger children, because they may feel emotionally connected to the younger children as they see them. I've learned that the equipment that professionals have and the equipment that I had available to me were completely different in quality. The professionals have much higher resolution cameras and microphones that are clearer, whereas I was restrained on this. Also, the software that I used did not have as many features of professional software, and it wasn't as easy to edit precisely as it would be for them. In my preliminary film, there's a slight problem with the lighting, and so I've learnt that it's very important to ensure that the lighting remains constant throughout the film. I also had a lot of dialogue on my preliminary film, so I've learnt to use less dialogue, reducing it down to only the start and end of the opening scene. I also didn't have enough non-diegetic sound for my preliminary film, so I used quite a bit of non-diegetic sound throughout the whole of my opening scene, I feel.